Thank you all so much for coming as we celebrate the commencement of the graduating class of 2017 and the future of nursing. Please join me in welcoming the faculty and staff who have helped make today possible. The moment everyone's been waiting 3 long years for, maybe even a little bit more. Please join me in welcoming in your class of 2017 and the future of nursing.
University Fresno School of Nursing pinning ceremony for the class of spring 2017. I am Shauna Miller, and it has been my privilege as a faculty instructor to have been a part of the nursing education of this outstanding cohort of graduates. I met this class very early in their nursing journey. Most of them did not know which end of the stethoscope to put in their ears. Time was spent on the concept of taking exams where every question had 4 correct answers, and somehow they always chose one that was still wrong. And wasn't learning med math fun? But today, I am so proud of these graduates. They are experts in the use of stethoscopes and many other assessment tools. They can take an exam and sniff out the most correct answer and are able to calculate the most complex mathematical equation to safely administer a life-saving drug. In the United States, Fresno State School of Nursing is ranked in the top 10%. We are ranked in the top 25 best schools of nursing. On behalf of the graduates, I would like to thank you all for being here. I would like to begin by asking our military graduates to please stand. It's with our deepest appreciation that we acknowledge you. And now we'll all please stand for the national anthem.
By the dawn's early light, oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land
Talar Turgeon check-in. She was chosen by the graduates to give a final message. Talar is a member of the faculty and knows each one of these graduates very well. She was their instructor during some of their most challenging learning experiences and held them to the highest standards of excellence. Remediation, anyone? Welcome, Talar.
Good afternoon. I am honored and humbled to deliver the keynote speech for the graduating class of spring 2017. When asked what I am most proud of in my life, I would always answer becoming a registered nurse. However, my answer would be different today. My answer today would be that I am most proud of my students. My heart is overfilled with joy as I stand here today, celebrating your achievements. I know the past 3 years were not easy. You faced many struggles, obstacles, challenges, and yet you persevered. It took time, dedication, willpower, and many sacrifices, but you have finally reached your goal. It is now time to put all of your knowledge, skills, and most of all, passion to work. As a nurse, you'll help bring new life into the world. You will save more lives than you can count. You will also hold the hands of those who are taking their last breath. Remember to always care for your patients with empathy. Advocate for those who cannot advocate for themselves, and never lose your passion for your great profession. And whenever you find yourself doubting if you can go on, just remember how far you've come. Remember everything you have faced, all the battles you have won, and all the fears you have overcome. Then raise your head high and forge on ahead, knowing that you got this. I would like to leave you with one last piece of advice. Be fearless in the pursuit of what sets your soul on fire. Congratulations, my students, and now my colleagues. I am so proud of you.
Thank you, Talar. Graduating with honors distinguishes our students that have earned the highest level of academic achievement. In the first semester, sometimes even on the first day of class, faculty can tell you which of our students will be our lovable academic nerds. These are the students whose hand is raised before the question is asked. And these are the students who strive for perfection. Congratulations to our honor students. Cum laude means with honors. It is a symbol of distinction, and these graduates have achieved an impressive grade point average of 3.5 to 3.69. Cum laude graduates, please stand. Magna cum laude means with high honors. These graduates have achieved a grade point average of 3.7 to 3.89. Magna cum laude graduates, please stand. Summa cum laude is the highest level of academic honors, and appropriately enough, it means with highest honors. 2 students achieved a 3.95 grade point average and are also the class valedictorians. Christine Gade and Kelly Moran, class victorians, please stand. This class is, in particular, very, very special to me. Each and every one of them could stand up here and give a beautiful, beautiful speech. And I'm so delighted to introduce to you Christine Gay.
Good afternoon, family, friends, and honored guests. On behalf of this impressive group of people sitting next to me, I'd like to thank you all for coming to see the pinning of the graduating class of spring 2017. I can't believe I'm saying that. Your support has meant so much to us in these last 3 years, and I'd like to thank and acknowledge every single one of you. Faculty, thank you for your tolerance for our never-ending questions. Sometimes the same one over and over again. Me, sorry. Thank you for your expertise in helping us to become the best nurses that we can be. And thank you for helping us to believe in ourselves. I want to thank all of our family and friends for your patience when we would show up to family gatherings with books in tow, trying to complete that never-ending reading assignment that we always had. And we promise that the next dinner that we go to with you all, there will not be a single flashcard or book at the dinner table. Promise. And thank you all for listening to our fears about passing that umpteenth test we were about to take, or the excitement of the last clinical that we attended. Of course, becoming new nurses will still include some of those same fears and excitement, but we'll do our best not to share that while you're eating. I've learned that the hard way. Thank you for taking the time to make us home-cooked food, because we would have lived off of Taco Bell and Panda Express if you hadn't. And thank you for being there when we had that never-ending handout for money, and when we always needed that shoulder to cry on. Thank you for continuing to believe in us when we doubted ourselves. We are forever grateful to all of you. I also, I want to thank these amazing people sitting next to me right now. We've become a family in these last 3 years. It's hard to say goodbye to all of this, despite how much we've been counting down the days or the minutes. I think somebody had that up on Facebook at one point. The relationships that we've made here and the support that we've shown each other is inspiring. I hope that wherever we end up, that we find that same inspiration and camaraderie around us. We've had each other's backs, and that's been evident in the endless Facebook reminders of assignment deadlines going out to the entire cohort, the late night group study sessions, the videos that we shared to help solidify a concept, and Justin Timberlake would have been really proud of one of them. It was sepsi back, and thank you, Chris Lambertan, for posting that. That was my all-time favorite. And the hugs that we gave each other when we walked into that room and we had that look of, I cannot do this one more day. And we would always have somebody there to give that hug to us. Thank you guys. You guys have been the best.
The presentation of pins is a nursing tradition that is an important celebration for our graduates on the brink of entering the nursing profession. Historians trace this tradition back to the Crusades of the 12th century, and Florence Nightingale was honored with the Red Cross of St. George for her selfless efforts for injured men during the Crimean War. Receiving a pin from Fresno State is a celebration of the nursing graduates' dedication and hard work. And our first graduate, Tyler Scott Abel. Tyler would like to thank the few that have kept him moving forward throughout this experience, and he is being pinned by his parents, Kathleen and Brian.
John Ambad Antonio. John is being pinned by his mother Alma and sister Angela, He would like to give a big shout out to his family, especially to his mom and sisters and friends for their interminable love and support throughout his journey in college. He wants to practice nursing in critical care and to become a practitioner one day. Congratulations, John.
Trisha Bernal. Trisha would like to thank her family, especially her mom and brothers, for being her source of motivation, inspiration, and strength. Her friends for always being there to make her laugh, enjoy laugh, and create great memories. Carl, her husband, for believing and encouraging her through nursing school. Congratulations, Trisha.
Leah Burnick. Leah is being pinned by her amazing mother, Irina, and best friend, Anna. These two are the reason Leah ended up in the medical field and is loving every minute of it. CRMC Emergency Department is where Leah's heart is at, along with serving in third world countries. Huge thanks to God, her classmates, and professors for making this girl's dream a reality. Congratulations, Leah.
Eliari Shavaria. Eliari is being pinned by her mother, Mary, and her father, Hugo. She would like to thank her family, friends, and nursing family for their unconditional love and support. This would not have been possible without them. Her future plans are to become a labor and delivery or NICU nurse. And after a few years of experience, she plans on going back to school to become a family nurse practitioner.
Nesa Beth Concepcion. Nesa thanks her friends and family for attending her pinning ceremony to celebrate this amazing achievement in her life. To her parents, Rebecca and Noni, she is eternally grateful for their love and support. To her sisters, Noreen and Nicole, for always being her North Star. Most importantly, she expresses her love for God because through Him, all things are possible. Congratulations, Nesa.
Courtney Lane Coniglio. Courtney is being pinned by her grandmother Inez and sister Lacey. She would like to thank her parents Antonio and Tammy for their unconditional love and support, her sister Lacey for always being a strong role model, and her grandparents Inez and Ron for their wisdom and guidance. She also thanks her family and friends for their endless support and encouragement. Her goal is to be an ICU nurse, to get her master's degree, and work as a family nurse practitioner. Congratulations, Courtney.
Gina Marie De Amici. Gina would like to thank her family and friends who offer their continuous love and support. Her future plans are to assist those who are underserved and eventually her family nurse practitioner license. Congratulations, Gina.
Richard Espinosa Doronio. Richard is seen by his parents, Richard Sr. and Jess. He would like to thank his family and his friends for supporting him through this journey in nursing school.
Jenna Delena Duque. Jenna is being pinned by her mom Gina and her husband Gregory. Jenna would love to thank her family and husband for their unconditional and continuous love, patience, and motivation. She would also like to thank her cohort for the irreplaceable memories and lifelong friendships that have been made for the past 3 years. Congratulations, Jenna.
Taylor Emmett. being pinned by her sister Erin and nephew Leo. She would like to thank her parents for their unwavering belief that she could achieve anything she set her mind to, and her sister for her endless support and encouragement along the way. The best sister a person could ask for. Cassidy has accepted a job as an RN in the ICU at St. Agnes and is looking forward to starting her career as a critical care nurse.
Mandy Jane Funk. Mandy is being pinned by her mother Anna and brother Brian. She would like to thank her family and friends for their incredible love and continued support. Her future plan is to work on the medical surgical unit at UC Davis Medical Center. Congratulations, Mandy.
Christine Gade. Christine is being pinned by her husband Bill, who she couldn't have done this without. She would like to thank her family, co-workers, and friends for their undying encouragement, love, and patience. Christine has accepted a position at Valley Children's Hospital in the neonatal ICU. Her goal is to get her master's degree and sleep for 4 days straight.
Cassandra Garcia. Cassandra would like to thank her family and friends, especially her mom and dad, her son Isaac, her fiance Jose, and her in-laws. Thank you for all your love, encouragement, and support. She appreciates and loves you guys. Her goal is to be the best nurse she can be to get her master's degree in the future. Congratulations, Cassandra.
Irene Marciela Grimsley. Irene is being pinned by her husband Brian and her mom Sandy. She would like to thank her husband Brian and her daughters Evelyn and Madeline, who sacrificed so much while she studied. She would also like to thank her parents, her Grammy, her in-laws, her besties, and her entire family for being supportive and encouraging her. In the future, she plans to be a labor and delivery nurse and go to the beach daily.
Alice Renee Guel. Alice is being pinned by her daughters, Sarah, Faith, and Hope. She would like to thank everyone for their support. She says to her beautiful girls, "You priceless treasures are the reason I started this journey, and you are the reason I finished." Alice plans to work at the Veterans Hospital, serving those who have served us. Congratulations, Alice.
Rafael Gutierrez. Rafael would like to thank his family, especially his parents, for believing in him and helping him succeed through the difficult moments. He would also like to thank his F-17 family for all the great memories they created. Rafael plans on working in the emergency room and hopes to become a nurse practitioner in the near future. Cise Puedo. Did I say that right?
Carlos Enrique Guzman. Carlos would like to thank his wife and family for all their support throughout the years. He has commissioned into the Army and plans to return to school and become a nurse anesthetist. Congratulations, Carlos.
Sunshine Rose Carter. Sunshine is being pinned by her husband, Matt. She would like to thank her family and friends for all their support and encouragement over the last 6 years. She would especially like to thank her husband, Matt, for all that he does for their family. Congratulations.
Brianna Kristen Harker. Brianna is being pinned by her brother Jason and her sister Whitney. She would like to thank her incredible friends and family for all their love and encouragement throughout this journey. A special thanks to Starbucks too. She is the first in her family to graduate from college. Brianna plans to one day be a critical care nurse and hopes to continue to be a role model to those around her. Congratulations, Brianna.
Abraham Kubik. Abraham is being pinned by his parents, and he would like to thank his dad, mom, Uncle Tio, Raphael, family, and God for their love and support, his friends for their understanding, his fellow crazy people from nursing school for their support, and coffee for the motivation. His future plan is to work at CRMC in the operating room and eventually get his master's in nursing.
Pamela Jones. Erica is being pinned by her parents, Greg and Deanna Jones. She would like to thank her friends and family for all the love, encouragement, and understanding throughout the years. Her future plan is to work as a pediatric nurse at Valley Children's Hospital. Congratulations, Erica.
Zane Kouar. Zane is being pinned by her parents. She would like to thank God for guiding her through this unforgettable journey. Her parents both encouraging her to follow her dreams to be a nurse, and her friends and family who stood by her side for all their love and support and listening to all of her gruesome stories. Her future plans are to become a pediatric nurse. Congratulations.
Mariah Lynn Lake. Mariah is being pinned by her parents, Ron and Carolyn Lake. She would like to thank God first for guiding her through this crazy and amazing journey, her parents for always being there when she needed encouragement and love, her boyfriend for sticking by her side and lifting her spirits when it was all too much, and friends for being understanding when school consumed her life. Her future plan is to work in a neonatal ICU. Congratulations, Mariah.
Christopher Michael Lambatten. Christopher is being pinned by his parents, and he would like to thank his family and friends for their support. Also, he'd like to send a special thank you to his mother and father. They are loved and appreciated. Congratulations.
Allison Livingston. Allison is being pinned by her father Dave and fiancé Steph. Allison would like to thank her friends and family for all of their love and support through nursing school. Her future plans are to move back to the Sacramento area to begin her career as a critical care nurse. Allison is looking forward to her upcoming wedding in June and a much anticipated Hawaiian honeymoon. Congratulations.
Tony Lohr. Tony is being pinned by his wife, Papua Yang and son, Kadrian Lord. He would like to thank his whole family, friends, and in-laws for everything. Thank you all for the support, for always making yourselves available to babysit my son. Without you, I would not have made it this far. Thank you, and he loves you all.
And Marilyn Lorenzo. She's grateful for everyone who has supported her, especially when she was a hot mess. She'd like to remind her mom that she has followed the rule of not having a boyfriend until she's done with the university. Well, today is that day. If you'd like to take Bea out, you can catch her outside. How about that?
Kaylin Mackenzie Madsen. Kaylin is being pinned by her parents, Cara and Terry Madsen. She would like to thank her mom and dad for always loving and supporting her and being a phone call away. Her amazing boyfriend for being her rock, and the rest of her friends and family who stood by her throughout all the stressful times. Thank you for your love and encouragement. Without you, she would not be here. Kaylin plans to work in the neonatal ICU after graduation. Congratulations, Kaylin.
Jasmine Corman. Jasmine is being pinned by her parents, Sukhpal and Sarjeet. She would like to thank her family and friends for the continued love and support, and a special thanks to her sister Josie for always being her patient. She plans to give back to the underserved community. In the future, she plans on continuing her education and becoming a family nurse practitioner. Congratulations, Jasmine.
Jessica Ann Martin. Jessica is being pinned by her husband, Rob Martin. She would like to thank Rob, her friends, and the family for their support during nursing school. She will be working as a nurse in the emergency department at Community Regional Medical Center. Congratulations.
Kelly Morgan Moran. Kelly is being pinned by her husband, Gary, and mother, Joni. She would like to thank her family, friends, and dogs for always being there for her and supporting her throughout this journey. Her goals are to become a critical care nurse and obtain her master's degree. Congratulations, Kelly.
Casey Newen. Pinned by her mother, and she would like to thank her family for their unconditional guidance and encouragement. She would also like to thank the kind faculty for their mentorship. It has been an honorable experience to be a proud part of the Fresno State Nursing Program, one that Casey will not forget. Congratulations, Casey.
Justine Nguyen. Justine will be pinned by her mom, Alice, and her dad, Hy. She would like to thank her family, mom, dad, Jennifer, for all of their unconditional love and support they have given her these past 3 years. Justine has a strong interest for both the operating room and emergency nursing. She's excited for where life will take her as a new graduate. Congratulations, Justine.
Eugenio Asquera. Eugene is being pinned by his wife Desiree and son Kristen. He would like to thank his family and friends, but more importantly, his wife Desiree, who was always there during the late nights, listened to his frustrations, provided strength when he had doubts, and always believed. Eugene has accepted a position as a surgical nurse at Valley Children's Hospital.
Megan Nicole Palmer. Megan is being pinned by her mom and dad, Dave and Denise Palmer. She would like to thank her parents, boyfriend, and the rest of her family and friends for their never-ending support, love, and encouragement throughout her nursing school journey. She has accepted a position in the emergency department at Doctors Medical Center in Modesto. Congratulations, Megan.
Sarah Michelle Parker. Sarah is being pinned by her mother, Deborah. She would like to thank her family for keeping her encouraged through this strenuous journey, and her friends for always providing a listening ear. Her future plan is to continue her current career at the Veterans Medical Center and to travel around the world. Congratulations, Sarah.
Anna Michelle Pereira. Anna is being pinned by her mother Rhonda and Aunt Kelly. She would like to thank her family and friends for all the support throughout the nursing program. She couldn't have done it without you. Her future plan is to work as a registered nurse on the surgical telemetry unit at CRMC with an ultimate goal of being an oncology nurse. Congratulations, Anna.
Erica Sims. Erica is being pinned by her fiancé, Oscar. She would like to thank her family, friends, and Oscar for the tremendous love, support, and patience. Her goal is to work as a labor and delivery nurse and deliver cute babies. And to her fellow classmates, stay humble and continue to strive to be a better person than you were yesterday. Yes, we did it.
Ruben Ramirez. Ruben is being pinned by his best friend, wife, and biggest supporter, Melissa Ramirez. He would like to thank his friends and family for putting up with all his procrastination, forgetfulness, and hectic schedule. He is going to be working as an active duty Army nurse for the next few years. He is still debating on specializing as a psych nurse or emergency department nurse. He plans on getting his master's degree after his wife finishes college someday. Congratulations, Ruben.
Audrey is being pinned by her husband, Andrew, and her father, Raymond. She would like to thank her husband for being her biggest fan and being there every step of the way with endless love and encouragement. She would also like to thank her father, stepmother, sister, and friends for all their support and love through this journey. Audrey plans to move back to Sacramento to work as an ICU nurse and hopes to further her education in the future. Congratulations, Audrey.
Nancy Rodriguez. Nancy is being pinned by her parents, Salvador and Carmen. She would like to thank her family and friends for being there when needed. But most of all, she would like to thank her parents for the unconditional love and support throughout her education. She would not have come this far without them. Her future plans are to move back to Monterey County and give back to the community in which she was raised. Congratulations, Nancy.
Sarah Gabrielle Ruiz. Sarah is being pinned by her Nina. Sarah thanks her family, friends, and cohort for their love and support. Anna, she couldn't have done this without you. Her future plan is to be a pediatric nurse and taking care of her family and parents. Congratulations, Sarah.
Kylan Michaela Santos. Kylan is being pinned by her mother, Christina. Also on stage is her father, Carlo. She believed she could, so she did. with the help of her wonderful, loving, and supportive Great Big Silly family, and of course, her day one, Richard, Carlos, and Chris. Now on to her next adventure, pass the NCLEX and become a labor and delivery nurse. Congratulations, Kylan.
Andrew Giordano Youngblood. Andrew is being pinned by Dr. Kathy Rindall and by fellow nursing student, Miss Courtney. Andrew, it just touches my heart looking at this. He loves his family and is very happy and grateful to have them here. He would like to thank the School of Nursing and his colleagues for giving him a good 3 years. Huge thanks to Dr. Rindall. His future in nursing will be in the critical care environment and in the communities. Congratulations, Andy.
Sabrina Ising C. Sabrina is being pinned by her mom, Nakao, and her sister, Chai. She would like to thank her family and friends for being there for her through the good and hard times. Sabrina is happy to say that she was accepted into St. Agnes' new grad program. Congratulations, Sabrina.
Jerry Staramana. Jerry would like to say, Dear Lord, thank you for guiding and sustaining me. My dearest wife, Rose, and sons, Gerard and Jojo, thank you for all your unconditional love, support, and understanding. I love you all. Congratulations, Gerard.
Shane Preston T. Shane is being pinned by his fiancée, Christina. He would like to thank his family, fiancé, and future in-laws for always believing in him. He would also like to thank his cohort for all their friendships. He will be working in the operating room at Community Regional. Congratulations, Shane.
Lisa Bang. Lisa is being pinned by her husband, Sue. She would like to thank her family for being supportive, especially to her parents for teaching her the value of education, to her parents-in-law for raising her 2 children while she was in the nursing program, and to her husband for encouraging her at times when she felt hopeless, and to her children for driving her insane, but keeping her sane. Congratulations, Lisa.
Susan Cha Gu. Susan is being pinned by her dad, James, and mom, Hua. Susan would like to thank her parents for their example of hard work, dedication, and for always believing in her. She is grateful for the love and support of her husband, family, and friends. Her goal is to be a nurse practitioner and give back to her community. Congratulations, Susan.
And Kua Yang. Kua would like to thank Summer and his family and friends for their support over the last 5 years as he has been in school. He is grateful for their understanding and patience through those long absences and would like to let them know that their sacrifices for him are greatly appreciated. Thank you, Tua.
Well, I've been practicing for this for a long time. So, I'm hoping I'm going to get it right. Mimiva Yuatongajong. Mimiva is being pinned by her husband, Ching, and her lovely daughter, Alina. She would like to thank her family and friends for supporting her throughout nursing school, especially her husband, Ching, for always believing in her. Lastly, she would like to show appreciation to her loving parents who worked very hard to get her to where she is now. We did it at 17.
Today, we will do something that we've not done before, and that is to read the Nightingale Pledge as a group. But I see they've cut the lights out on you. The intent was for them to read it as well, right? Yes, we need the lights back up. On the back of your brochure, you will see the Nightingale Pledge, and it is the request of the students that you read it along with them. The Nightingale Pledge is an oath that nurses take. It's a way of their passage, their rite of passage into the profession. So it means a lot to us, and in this day and age in which we live, every nurse needs the love and support of each and every family member. So let's start, and we're going to read it all at once without stopping. This is once again one of their requests, okay? Let's start. I solemnly pledge myself before God and in the presence of this assembly to pass my life in purity and to practice my profession faithfully. I will abstain from whatever is deleterious and mischievous and will not take or knowingly administer any harmful drug. I will do all in my power to maintain and elevate the standard of my profession and withhold in confidence all personal matters committed to my keeping and all family affairs coming to my knowledge in the practice of my calling. With loyalty will I endeavor to aid the physician in his work and devote myself to the welfare of those committed to my care. Thank you so very, very much. Graduates, remain standing. Please move your tassels from the left side of your cap to the right. To the left side of your cap. Congratulations.